Welcome to Skilling Minds, where we impart skill knowledge with easy to understand presentations and hands on sessions. So, whether you're a student or a corporate professional or a homemaker or an entrepreneur, adding skills helps you to increase productivity and attain proficiency. Most people delay adding new skills either due to lack of time or resources. But here at Skilling Minds, we will enable you to learn new skills at your own pace that can help you to stay ahead in today's competitive world. So let's jump straight away into today's topic and add a new skill to our portfolio with Skilling Minds. Part 12 Project Procurement Management. In this part, we will be covering the following 4 topics. Number 1, Plan Procurement Management. Number 2, Conduct Procurements. Number 3, Control Procurements. And number 4, Close Procurements. What is Plan Procurement Management? Plan Procurement Management is the process of documenting project procurement decisions, specifying the approach, and identifying potential sellers. The key benefit of this process is that it determines whether to acquire outside support, and if so, what to acquire, how to acquire it, how much is needed, and when to acquire it. Plan Procurement Management identifies those projects' needs that can best be met or should be met by acquiring products, services, or results outside of the project organization versus those project needs which can be accomplished by the project team. When the project obtains products, services, and results required for project performance from outside of the performing organization, the processes from Plan Procurement Management through close procurements are performed for each item to be acquired. The Plan Procurement Management process also includes evaluating potential sellers, particularly if the buyer wishes to exercise some degree of influence or control over acquisition decisions. Thought should also be given to who is responsible for obtaining or holding any relevant permits and professional licenses that may be required by legislation, regulation, or organizational policy in executing the project. A make or buy analysis results in a decision of whether particular work can best be accomplished by the project team or needs to be purchased from outside sources. What is Conduct Procurements? Conduct Procurements is the process of obtaining seller responses, selecting a seller, and awarding a contract. The key benefit of this process is that it provides alignment of internal and external stakeholder expectations through established agreements. The key benefit of this process is that it provides alignment of internal and external stakeholder expectations through established agreements. On major procurement items, the overall process of requesting responses from sellers and evaluating those responses can be repeated. A short list of qualified sellers can be established based on a preliminary proposal. A more detailed evaluation can then be conducted based on a more specific and comprehensive requirements document requested from the sellers on the short list. Source selection criteria can include information on the supplier's required capabilities, capacity, delivery dates, product cost, life cycle cost, technical expertise, and the approach to the contract. Seller proposals prepared in response to a procurement document package from the basic information that will be used by an evaluation body to select one or more successful sellers. A procurement agreement includes terms and conditions and may incorporate other items that the buyer specifies regarding what the seller is to perform or provide. What is control procurements? Control procurements is the process of managing procurement relationships, monitoring contract performance, and making changes and corrections to contracts as appropriate. The key benefit of this process is that it ensures that both the seller's and buyer's performance meets procurement requirements according to the terms of the legal agreement. Both the buyer and the seller will administer the procurement contract for similar purposes. Each are required to ensure that both parties meet their contractual obligations and that their own legal rights are protected. The legal nature of the contractual relationship makes it imperative that the project management team is aware of the legal implications of actions taken when controlling any procurement. On larger projects with multiple providers, a key aspect of contract administration is managing interfaces among the various providers. Due to varying organizational structures, many organizations treat contract administration as an administrative function separate from the project organization. While a procurement administrator may be on the project team, this individual typically reports to a supervisor from a different department. This is usually true if the performing organization is also the seller of the project to an external customer. Change requests to the project management plan, its subsidiary plans, and other components such as the cost baseline, schedule baseline, and procurement management plan may result from the control procurements process. What is close procurements? Close procurements is the process of completing each procurement. The key benefit of this process is that it documents agreements and related documentation for future reference. The close procurements process also involves administrative activities such as finalizing open claims, updating records to reflect final results, and archiving such information for future use. Close procurements addresses each contract applicable to the project or a project phase. In multi-phase projects, the term of a contract may only be applicable to a given phase of the project. In these cases, the close procurements process closes the procurements applicable to the phase of the project. Unresolved claims may be subject to litigation after closure. The contract terms and conditions can prescribe specific procedures for agreement closure. The close procurements process supports the close project or phase process by ensuring contractual agreements are completed or terminated. Early termination of a contract is a special case of procurement closure that can result from a mutual agreement by both parties, from the default of one party or for convenience of the buyer if provided for in the contract. The rights and responsibilities of the parties in the event of an early termination are contained in the termination clause of the contract. Based upon those procurement terms and conditions, the buyer may have the right to terminate the whole contract or a portion of the contract at any time for cause or convenience. However, based upon those contract terms and conditions, the buyer may have to compensate the seller for seller's preparations and for any completed and accepted work related to the terminated part of the contract. The buyer, usually through its authorized procurement administrator, provides the seller with formal written notice that the contract has been.
If you like this video, then please go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe Skilling Minds. Leave us a comment on which skill video would you like to watch next. Also, press the bell notification button so that you're informed as soon as we upload a new skill video. Till then, take care and bye.